Now write the next problem. Integral of 1 to e cube dx by x into root of 1 plus ln x. 1 plus ln x. Generally ln x is called natural logarithm. It is also a logarithm. Let 1 plus ln x is equal to some t. Taking derivative on both sides. Derivative of 1 0. Derivative of log x 1 by x dx is equal to dt. Now change the limits also. What is upper limit? X is equal to e cube. What is the lower limit? X is equal to 1. Write these limits in terms of t. T value, t is equal to 1 plus ln x e cube. Ln means it is a logarithm with base e. So it is 1 plus, it is in the form of log m power n, n into log m. Log e to the base e, logarithm of a same number itself as a base is 1. So it is 1, 1 plus 3, 4. See the lower limit, when x is equal to 1, t is equal to 1 plus ln of 1 to the base e. We know logarithm of 1 to any base is 0. So it is 1 plus 0. That is 1. Now write this integration in terms of t. When x is equal to 1, t is equal to 1. When x is equal to e cube, t is equal to 4. Dx, see here, from this dx is equal to, on cross multiplying what we get? So already 1 by x is there. 1 by x into dx is taken as dt. dt by root of t. 1 plus ln x is t. Now it is integral t to the power of minus 1 by 2 dt. On integrating, t power minus 1 by 2 plus 1, 1 by 2 by 1 by 2. Between the limits 1 to 4. This 2 goes to numerator, 2 into, take the upper limit 4 power 1 by 2 minus 1 power 1 by 2, that is 1. 4 power 1 by 2 means root 2, root 4. Root 4 is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. So that is 2. Next problem, integral 0 to 1, 1 by x square plus 1 whole power 3 by 2 into dx. Here take tan x is equal to tan t. X is equal to tan t. Now what is dx? Derivative of tan t, secant square t into dt. Why we take x is equal to tan t? We have one formula in trigonometry, 1 plus tan square t, that is secant square t. Now you change the corresponding limits also. what is upper limit? X is equal to 1. What is the lower limit? X is equal to 0. Write these limits in terms of t. When x is equal to 1, t is equal to pi by 4. Tan 45 is 1. When x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0. Tan 0 is 0. When x is equal to 0, t value 0. When x is equal to 1, t value pi by 4. 1 by x square. X square means tan square t plus 1 secant square t whole to the power of 3 by 2. Dx. What is dx? Secant square t into dt. Secant square whole power 3 by 2. 2 cancel. We get secant cube t. Secant square by secant cube. 1 by secant t, that is cos t. Integral cos t sin t between the limits 0 to pi by 4. Now take the upper limit. We get sin pi by 4 1 by root 2, sin 0 0. So its value is 1 by root 2. Next, integral pi by 4 to pi by 3 cosecant x into derivative of sin x is equal to cosecant x is taken as 1 by sin x into, what is the derivative of sin x? Derivative of sin x is cos x into dx. Here cos x by sin x is taken as cot x, pi by 4 to pi by 3. We know the formula integral cot x, that is log mod sin x. Integral cot x is log mod sin x between the limits pi by 4 to pi by 3. Apply the limits. Take the upper limit. You put x is equal to pi by 3. Pi by 3 means 60. Sin 60 root 3 by 2. Take the lower limit pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 1 by root 2. Now apply the formula log m minus log n, that is log of m by n root 3 by 2 by 1 by root 2. This root 2 goes to numerator, so we get log of root 3 by root 2. Root 3 by root 2. Or write it as log of 3 by 2 whole to the power of 1 by 2. Both are under square root, so write it as whole power 1 by 2. So it becomes 1 by 2 into log 3 by 2. Log m power n into log m. Next, if integral 0 to infinity x square by x square plus a square into x square plus b square into x square plus c square dx is equal to pi by 2 into a plus b into b plus c into c plus a. If this definite integral value is pi by 2 into a plus b into b plus c into c plus a, then find the value of integral 0 to infinity dx by x square plus 4 into x square plus 9. Here, if this integral value is this pi by 2 into a plus b into b plus c into c plus a, find this integration value. Now take this as a formula here. Here we write this integration as multiply numerator and denominator with x square. Write it as x square by x square into x square plus 4 into x square plus 9 into dx. Multiply numerator and denominator with x square. Why we multiply with x square? Here in this formula numerator is x square. Denominator, in denominator x square is taken as x square plus 0. Now compare this integration with this integration. What is a value? A square is equal to 0. So a is equal to, here a is equal to 0. B square is equal to 4. So b is equal to 2. 9 is taken as 3 square. C is equal to 3. Compare this integration with this integration. This integration value is this. In this RHS, we substitute these values ABC. Pi by 2 into a plus b, 0 plus 2, 2. B plus c, 2 plus 3, 5. C plus a, 3 plus 0, 3. This is pi by 2 into 2, 4 into 5, 20 into 3, 60. So its value is pi by 60. Write the next problem. If integral of 0 to infinity e power minus x square into dx, that is equal to root pi by 2, then integral 0 to infinity e power minus ax square into dx, that is equal to, find this value. In the same model, take this as a formula. By using this, evaluate this definite integral. Okay, you write this definite integral as e power minus root ax whole square. Here a is taken as root a whole square. A is taken as root a whole square. Let root a into x is equal to some t. Taking derivative on both sides, root a constant. into dx, that is equal to dt. So dx is equal to dt by root a. We write this integration in terms of t. So you change the limits also. Upper limit x is equal to infinity. Lower limit x is equal to 0. When x is equal to infinity, what is t value? Root a into infinity. Again that is infinity. Infinity into anything, infinity. Lower limit. X is equal to 0. When x is 0, t value root a into 0, that is 0. So same limits are obtained to the variable t. Right, in terms of t. Integral 0 to infinity, same limits are obtained. E power minus root ax is t, e power minus t square dx is taken as dt by root a. Here 1 by root a constant. Integral 0 to infinity, write this as e power minus x square into dx. Replace t with x. In definite integral there is one property. Integral a to b f of x dx is equal to integral a to b f of t dt. On replacing the given integral with any variable, there is no change in the value. So in place of t we take x. But what is the value of this integral? Root pi by 2. 1 by root a into root pi by 2. This is 1 by 2 into square root of pi by a. Next, if f of x is equal to e power cos x into sin x for mod x less than or equal to 2. This is 2, otherwise. Then evaluate the definite integral minus 2 to 3 f of x into dx. Find the value of that. See here, f of x is e power cos x into sin x for mod x less than or equal to 2. Mod x less than or equal to 2 means minus 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. Mod x less than or equal to 2 means minus 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. Now take the real line 0, minus 2, plus 2, 3. We know it is the positive side of real line, it is the negative side of real line. Here the integral in between the limits minus 2 to plus 3. Now 2 is a point in between minus 2 to 3. We split this integration into two parts, minus 2 to 2 plus 2 to 3. Integral minus 2 to 3 f of x dx is equal to minus 2 to plus 2 plus 2 to 3. In definite integral there is one property. If a less than c less than b, then integral a to b f of x dx is taken as a to c plus c to b. If there is a point in the given interval, we split the integration into two parts at that point. Here 2 is a point in the interval 2 and 3. So you split the integration at the point 2. In this interval minus 2 to plus 2, f of x dx, 2 to 3 f of x into dx, minus 2 to plus 2. In the interval minus 2 to plus 2, what is f of x? F of x is e power cos x into sin x. If x lies in the interval minus 2 to plus 2, f of x is e power cos x into sin x. Next, 2 to 3. 2 to 3 means x lies in the interval 2 and 3. That means x is greater than 2. In this interval x is greater than 2. Now f of x is 2. Otherwise, in this interval f of x is this. For the other values f of x is 2. 2 into dx. Now see, it is in the form of integral minus a to plus a. Always if the limits are in the form of minus a to plus a, we check whether this function is even or odd. What is the function here? E power cos x into sin x. Now we check whether this function is even or odd. Now take f of minus x, that is e to the power of cos of minus x cos x, sin of minus x, that is minus sin x. You replace x with minus x. Cos of minus x is plus cos x, sin of minus x is minus sin x. Take this as e power cos x into sin x. This is minus of f of x. This e power cos x into sin x is f of x. If f of minus x is minus f of x, then f of x is odd function. F of x is odd. If f of x is odd function, then integral value of this is 0. We have one property, integral minus a to a f of x dx. When f of x is odd, its value is 0. Plus 2 is constant here. Integral 1 dx, that is x, between the limits 2 to 3. Now apply the limits. 0 plus 2 into 3 minus 2. First take the upper limit and then take the lower limit. 3 minus 2, 1. 1 into 2, that is 2. So its value is 2. Write the next problem. If f is a function from closed interval minus 4 comma 5 to r is defined by f of x is equal to mod x by x if x is not equal to 0, this is 1 if x is equal to 0, then integral minus 4 to 5 f of x into dx is equal to. Here integration is in between minus 4 to 5. See the real line 0, minus 4 that lies on negative side plus 5 that lies on positive side. The interval is from minus 4 to 5. Minus 4 to 5, this is taken as minus 4 to 0 plus 0 to 5. We split this integration into two parts, minus 4 to 0 and 0 to 5. See here, minus 4 to 0 in this interval, minus 4 to 0 means the value of x is less than 0, x is less than 0. We know the definition of mod x is equal to plus x if x is greater than 0, mod x is equal to minus x if x is less than 0. From the definition, when x is less than 0, mod x is minus x. So write it as integral minus 4 to 0, when x is less than 0, mod x value is minus x by x to dx plus 0 to 5. 0 to 5, that means x is greater than 0. When x is greater than 0, mod x value is plus x. So plus x by x into dx. Again see here, f of x is mod x by x if x not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means either less than 0 or greater than 0. When x is less than 0, mod x value is minus x. When x is greater than 0, mod x value is plus x. Integral minus 4 to 0, x cancel, minus 1 into dx, 0 to 5 plus 1 into dx, minus 1 into integral 1 dx, x minus 4 to 0, x in between the limits 0 to 5. Apply the limits, minus 1 into 0 minus of minus 4 plus 4, 5 minus 0, 5, minus 4 plus 5, that is 1.